So first off, I have a new video format since my channel is called Alternative Opinions. At the beginning of every single video, I'm gonna give a alternative song suggestion just to keep things fresh. So today's song of the day is Never Try by Pup, aka Pathetic Use of Potential. And today's topic is going to be teachers and politics. We have all had if you are Gen Z or Gen Y, you have had a teacher in high school, especially, who completely pushes their politics on you. Like they push it hard. I have a teacher like that. I'm not gonna call him out or anything, because that'd be petty and bitchy. But he's my history teacher, and every Friday we talk about current events. And I think that's really good for a history class. I think that's really good for every class. I think talking about current events is incredibly important. I think that educating about current events as well as past events really, really helps integrate the past into the present and helps students realize why we're studying these things. But when we have discussions about it, he always pushes his beliefs real hard. And the thing is that kids in my class, they either don't care about politics, or they're left wing, or they're like super leftist. So this teacher is also leftist, and he's like hardcore leftist. And we've had discussions about gun control. We've had discussions about immigration. We've had discussions about abortions. And every single time, he always shuts me down because I do not have the same opinion as he does. Politics can belong in the classroom. Politics can belong in the classroom, absolutely. Politics can belong in history classrooms. They can belong in economics classrooms, politics classrooms, English classrooms. Like they can belong in lots of classrooms. Politics can belong in classrooms. The only problem comes when you don't show both sides. You just show one side, or you just express one side, and you don't show the other side at all. And you don't give the children any other choice but to accept this side that you've given them. And it's either that, they either do that, or they give you false facts entirely. My teacher, my history teacher, he is completely and totally, just completely, like, uneducated about guns. He ain't no shit about guns. Like, he's one of those people who, like, says, like, the semi-fully automatics, the joke, like, the whole joke thing where it's like, the semi-fully automatic rifle. He's, like, kind of like that, where, like, he doesn't know shit about guns. And then he turns around and he's like, we need to ban these guns. And I'm like, cool, so, like, why? And he's like, because they're military grade. And I'm like, no gun that is being sold to the public is military grade. But go on. And he's like, well, because they're assault weapons. And I'm like, okay, assault weapons pretty, like, only make up, like, 1 to 3% of homicides, I believe. And then he's like, because we need to stop, like, shootings. And I'm like, dude, alright, if we don't have a mass shooting problem, we have a mass stabbing problem, or a mass acid attack problem, or a mass truck driving into some sort of farmer's market. Like, if we don't have a shooting problem, we have something else. It's not the gun, it's the culture. And he's convinced that it's the gun's fault. And not too long ago, we had a threat to the school, saying that it was going to get shot up. Like, a student threatened to shoot up the school on the wall of a bathroom stall, and it freaked everybody out. And then when we talked about it, even though not a lot of teachers talked about it, all of them were basically like, we just need gun control and that would fix the whole problem. No, it wouldn't. And that's a completely separate topic. You know, that's a completely separate topic for a completely separate video. But politics belong in classrooms. It's just the problem only arises when you push your politics. When you don't give the children another point of view, when you don't give the teens another point of view, when you give them one side only and you can't think any other way. I've seen teachers send kids out of the room for wrong think. I've been silenced personally in class, rather that whether that be my speech being called inappropriate when all I was saying was, "Hey, that's not military grade." Where teachers will use buzzwords against you. They'll call you sexist. They'll call you racist for stating facts. They'll call me a transphobe, even though I'm trans. They'll call me a homophobe, even though I'm gay. They'll use anything. Teachers will use anything to shut you up. Politics belong in the classroom, and I think they are incredibly important to society, but not when you don't give them another point of view, but not when other points of view are silenced. Then it becomes a matter of freedom of speech, and it becomes a matter of, if we're not going to let everybody speak, then we don't talk about politics in the classroom. And that's my hot take. So I will see you soon. Hope to see you in the next video. Have a good day.